Today I'll be giving you a tutorial on the Kilominx, or the 2x2 Megaminx. So, before you learn how to do the Megaminx, I advise doing this one, but I learned the Megaminx first, which just made this one a whole lot easier. So yeah, so now our Kilominx is scrambled. The first thing you want to do is, obviously, get your first side so you can work on all the other many sides that there are. So, I'm just going to start with white. I advise you do, but you can start with any side you want. So I notice that my first piece I'm just going to say this is already put in, and this is the white side now. It's white, yellow, purple. So I look for one with white, yellow, or purple. See white and yellow are together, so that's good. So then when I do my algorithm to put it in, so you should already know how to do a 3x3. I really recommend that. So when I do my algorithm to put it in, you'll notice it's flipped. Or oriented incorrectly, so I'm just going to do the algorithm, just bring it down, twist the bottom over, bring it back up, and then just do the same thing, like that. So now these two are put together, as you can see. So the next two, I see two are already put together down there, and this one has purple on it, so we're going to try to put that up on these two without breaking those two up. So we're going to go like that. Like that, but then that won't work, so we gotta break them up, I think. So just gonna do our normal algorithm to put it in, like that, and then just do the normal algorithm for the other one as well. And now we see that we only have one more piece left, and that last piece is right here, so you just put it in like normal. So nothing too complicated for the first layer. Okay, now for the second layer, this is going to be easier than the Megaminx. So if you already know the Megaminx, this is going to be easier. You're just going to find the pieces that aren't down here. They're either there or there. And then you're going to try to match them up, like I found this piece over here. That's blue and yellow, so it's going to go there. Because it has blue and yellow on it, which are two first layer pieces. So blue and yellow, match them up between the centers. And there you go. This piece is put in correctly, and it's oriented correctly. So I'll do one more. Purple, yellow. That one's here. So then how to flip a piece is it's basically the same thing as before on the first layer. Just bring down the side, so that brings this piece down. Spin the layer with the piece on it, so you can see the pieces there. So I'm gonna bring it down, bring this back up, and spin it around. You can see it's still not flipped, so we're gonna do it one more time. Bring that down. Bring that down, bring that back up, and then spin that to the side. So now these two are put in. So you're just going to get the rest of that. So then just get these three pieces, and I'll be right back. So once you get all the pieces that are like those in, so you can see I have all of them in, we're going to work on putting these pieces in. So I want to look for the corner that's purple. You can see I have purple there. Orange, and light blue. So here it is. So we're just gonna do our algorithm to just take it out. So I'm just bringing it down and spinning the bottom, and then I'm gonna put it in like normal, just like that. So then that should hopefully put the corner in, and I'll just do one more. So here's one: red, tan, and pink. Let's bring it over, and then you can see red, tan, and pink. So we're just going to put it in. And as you can see, I put it in incorrect. So I'm just going to do the algorithm real quick. It's the normal flipping algorithm for the first layer. So yeah, so you're just looking for all the pieces that fit in like this. So you can see I just put it in like normal, and I got that one. So only one left, and that's blue. Here, it's right here. So I'm just going to turn that out of the way. Yellow, it's right here. Okay, so now once you get all of those, it's time to move on to the final layer. So now we're onto the last layer. So you're going to be holding it so that your last layer is up. Unlike when we were doing this, you could hold it however you want, but it's just easier to hold it with white up. I really say that you really should hold it like this. So when you get to the last layer, you should look to see how many corners you can put in. And I'm seeing if I can put in 2 anywhere. So the best I can get, I think, is 1. Just gonna check this real quick. Yeah, the best I can get is 1. So I'm gonna put my 1 corner in, and try to get one that's oriented correctly, like the pink, green, gray. That's oriented correctly because we know gray is opposite of white. So once I get that, if you don't have any corners oriented, that's okay. We'll fix that later. But you can either hold it. We're gonna be holding the cube, so one of the corners is like a point, kind of like that. You can see. So you're gonna hold it. So you can either hold the corner that you have placed in the right, or is the corner that's pointing towards you. And if you don't have any corners placed, it doesn't matter how you hold it. Just do the algorithm until you get a corner placed. So I'm just gonna hold it in the right. So the algorithm is you just lift up the left, spin the top, lift up the right, spin the top back, bring the left back down, spin the top back, and bring the right down, and spin the top back again. And you can see nothing happened to this corner, but I got that corner placed. And the object of this algorithm is obviously to place all the corners. And what you want to do when you get 2 corners that aren't next to each other, because you want corners to be next to each other that are placed, is you choose a corner. I'm going to choose this corner, and you can see last time I was holding it so it was on the right. So this time I'm going to hold it so it's pointing towards me. I'm going to do the algorithm again. And once I did the algorithm, you can see that corner is no longer there. So I'm going to do it one more time. Lift up the left, spin the top, bring the right up, spin the top back, lift the left down, spin the top back, bring the right down, spin the top back. And you can see now I have 2 corners placed correctly. So I told you before, there's 2 positions, the point or on the right. So I'm going to hold them, so one of them's at the point and one of them's at the right. And then I do the algorithm again. Lift up the left, spin the top, lift up the right, spin the top back, bring down the left, spin the top back, bring down the right, spin the top back. So now you can see we have all the corners placed, but as you can see, these 2 are not yet oriented. And now that all the corners are placed, we're going to be orienting the corners. So I'm just going to start with any corner, and I'm just going to start doing the algorithm. Really, it's just kind of a pattern, but I'll show it to you. So what the algorithm is you hold the corner that you want to flip on the right of the cube. We're not doing this anymore. We're just holding it so that there's 2 corners here and not 3. So you're going to hold it so that that corner is in the right. And just going to bring down the right. Spin the bottom. Well, the bottom, this one like right here. So it spins the corner out of the way. The right back up. Spin the corner back. And then bring down the right. Spin the bottom back. Lift up the right. Spin the bottom back. And you're going to do this until your corner is oriented. So I'm going to keep doing it. And then make sure once your corner's oriented, you do the last bottom turn. And you can see not everything is put back yet. But once you get a corner oriented, you're going to spin the top to your next one. You can see that that one's already oriented. So we only have to do this one. So once we do the pattern on this one, all of this other stuff that got messed up will fall into place. So I'm going to do it again. Right, bottom, right, bottom, right, bottom, right, bottom. And now you can see with 2 top spins, your Kilominx should hopefully be solved. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully it helped you solve your Kilominx.